welcome back to another episode of RC Icons. Yeah, I know. More boxes. I can't help myself. That's what I tell myself every time one comes in. It's like, I might as well be like a UPS dispatch center or something. It's just crazy. So, what do we have today? Like the thumbnail says, Taiwan Kenny, UK eBay seller. So I've got 5 cars to show you today that are coming into the RC Icons studio. 3 of them you already know from my new unbox collection video. It just happens to be 3 that's on the list. And then one of them that Taiwan Kenny sent was a built car that he had posted that I ended up winning. And then this is a half-built kit that I bought out of the UK. That just happened to come in the same time. So we're gonna get these 3 boxes opened up, and we'll show you what came in, and we'll bring the camera up close and show you these kits. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the bench clear, and I'm gonna get the boxes cut open so that it's a little bit easier. I'll be right back. All right, I got all the boxes open. So the first one I'm gonna show you is the non-Taiwan Kenny car, because the rest of it all came from him. So this came from a UK seller. I watched it for 4 or 5 days. It was at auction. Bid at the end to win, and I stole this thing. It was absolute. It should have sold for twice what it went for. This is a Kyosho kit. It's vintage, but it's not like 80s vintage. Kyosho Laser 2000. So this car obviously it's one of the last lasers. I don't even know why I bought it, to be honest. I bought it because it was a complete car that the guy had built, and I'll bring the camera over and show you. So there's the body, had never been cut out. The guy basically put together the chassis and never finished it. Like didn't build the shocks. So it's a partially built kit. Obviously it was never run. It's in perfect shape. I bought this because it's an easy car to finish, and then I can run it. You know, it's a car that I can run. I have a ZX5 that I have that's built that I'm gonna run, and now I have this 2000 that I'll run. So when I bring the camera over, I'll show it to you in more in depth. But I mean, it's got original Bridgestones on it. I mean, the money I paid for it, the tires alone are worth what I paid. So yeah, Kyosho Laser 2000. So excited to get that one in the collection. Although you guys will have to tell me in the comments what you think about the Laser 2000. You know, back in that day where the decals were all probably finishing up with the fluorescent colors, because it's got the fluorescent decals for it, and then you know, it's just different. Like I said, it's not 30 years vintage, but it's 22 years old, you know, so, and it's never been finished. So getting into Taiwan Kenny. So we literally just gave away the egress, original egress. George Stewart, congratulations on winning that egress. It's awesome seeing pictures of you with it. That was just a fun time, right? I mean, to restore the egress and then to ultimately give it away and then give away the other 2 cars at the same time, like, for me, doesn't get any better. I love sharing the RC love like that. Well, in the process of giving that egress away, I happened to win something on one of Taiwan Kenny's auctions. Now this is a car that he built, and you're gonna say, Keith, what the hell? Original egress. Keith, you gave away the other egress because you didn't need it. You had 2 new unbox originals, one to stay new unbox and one to build for your collection. Why would you buy another one? Give it away? I stole this one too. I mean, how do you original egress? It was such short money. I don't understand how people don't see this stuff sometimes on eBay. I mean, it's up there for 6 days and like nobody bid. I think it was at $79 on day 5. $79 day 5 original egress. Now this car, Kenny, it looks like Kenny run it came with a Dynatech 021, not an 02H, an 021. or an O2R, I mean 01R, 01, what is it? Yeah, it's an 01R. So it came with the Dynatech 01R. It's absolutely mint. The car is mint, other than the body is a little bit dirty, and he cut the top off for some reason. I don't know, but we're gonna put it, I have a ton of egress bodies, so we're gonna put an egress body on it. We're gonna paint it box art. I have another set of original decals sitting in my cabinet here that I don't need. It feels like the shocks need to be rebuilt because it's a little bit, it feels like it's a little bit sloppy. So yeah, we're gonna go through this car at some point. We're gonna give this one away, and this is gonna sit in this hole under my other original white egress, my race car egress, until we get to it. But yeah, I mean that's essentially what's gonna happen with this car. I bought it to give it away, so I'll take the body off real quick. I'll bring the camera over, but it's perfect, absolutely perfect. You know, he ran it a little bit here and there. That's just a steering arm. But there's nothing wrong with this car. It's got all the right parts. The B8 and B9 are there. The shock angles are correct. Everything is absolutely where it should be. It just needs a little bit of love. So we'll give it that love, and we're also going to give it a new home. So I'll bring the camera over here in a minute and show you the car. I'm not even going to put the body clips back on it. I'm just going to put it to the side. So yeah, and another original egress. So these three kits from Taiwan Kenny were all listed in my new unbox collection as far as future kits. The Ultima Rb5 is here. So this just happened to be in that Ultima package of cars when I had asked Kenny what he had left for cars that were non-Tamaya. This just happened to be one of them. I don't know that I would have sought out an Rb5 on my own, but yeah, I'm excited to have it. I mean, how do you not want a vintage Kyosho? And I don't even know how vintage it is. I don't know when the Rb5 came out. Let's see if there's a quick date. 2007, right? So old, but not that old. Probably TRF 201 old. But it looks nice, looks mean. And again, this is another one that I'll probably build and run, and I don't care if it gets a little bit scratched up. It's not the end of the world, right? It's not, I mean, this, you can buy this right now on eBay, new unbox, for I think $400, 400 USD. I get it, $400 is a lot of money to some people, but for a car that's almost 20 years old, whatever, 17, 18 years old, you know, is what it is. I'll take that and make a runner out of it and give you guys some running videos. The next two are what Glenn would consider monstrous. His monstrous delivery video did 19,000 views when I sent him that truck. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about, others may not. These things are heavy. So there's my Juggernaut 1. I mean 2, sorry. Let's see if I can get the other one out of the box. There's my sealed Juggernaut 1. Oh, Kenny, the only thing, you know, can't even see you. I'm surrounded by Juggernauts. I hate getting sealed kits. It sounds crazy. I know investors or collectors are like, huh? I like to be able to open these things and look at them. I mean, in all honesty, I have new unbox kits that I want to be able to open and look at, and then usually if it's a kit that came with great presentation. Glenn has my other Juggernaut 1. He's building it for me, so that's awesome. I'm not gonna be able to look at this one if it's sealed, so I don't know how long it'll say sealed, but it's sealed right now. And then the Juggernaut 2, obviously that's the same kit with different gearbox, and it's not even a different gearbox. I think the plastics are different, and then they did the bevel gears in metal maybe instead of plastic. I've got the upgrade kits for the Juggernaut 1s to make it a Juggernaut 2, but I had to have them. So my Juggernaut 1 and 2, the new ones are here. So let me bring the camera over real quick. We'll take a look at these so that you can see the insides of them and the presentation of the kits, and we'll go from there. All right, so I figured we'd go through these ones first, the smaller ones. So original egress. You can see the shock angle isn't splayed out. It's more vertical. So there's your B8 and B9 right there. Get your original uprights. Your blue turnbuckles. I'll pop this off. Carbon decks. Dynatech 01R. Brand new. Yeah, not much to say other than that. I mean, it needs a, you know, a body kit on it. There's a couple of scratches here and there on the bumper, front bumper, but I'll just order a Riri bumper and throw it on there. Other than that, this car is absolutely gorgeous. Not a scratch on the arms. Tires look a little bit worn, but I've got new tires, but we'll probably just send it the way it is. You know, I don't want to get too crazy with it, but you can see it's a little bit limp with the shocks, so the shocks might need to be rebuilt. But yeah, we'll do what we need to and make this a nice giveaway car for somebody. I know George was psyched to get his, and he waited patiently for it. Took me a while to get that one out the door for whatever reason. I know Paul got his Evo long before George got his car, but it didn't take away from the cool factor when George got it. The Ultima Rb5, originally priced at $229. So from 2007. Now, of course, this is more indicative of what we see today, with the stuff just kind of thrown in there. So we've got our book, which is actually pretty thick. And then looks like the Rb5 may have came with the same kind of velvet shocks. It looks like almost same purple anodizing and silver cylinders as the ZX5. We've got our ball diff here, our bearing parts, our purple motor plate, slipper clutch, our chassis, CVAs. They look great. Motor cover, upper deck support, our plastics, our wheels. The only thing I don't see is tires. So maybe he stole the tires out of the kit a long time ago, but it doesn't faze me at all. I don't care. I'll just throw a set of tires, find a set. Here's your body. Looks a lot like the TRF 201 body. I think they were all kind of taking on that shape back in the day, and actually the wing has that same kind of look to it as well. So yeah, a little bit special in the fact that it's from 2007 and still hasn't been built. And like I said, yeah, it's missing the tires, but I don't care. It'll just be a fun car to build. I don't think there's too many of them being built on YouTube. So at some point we'll get to the Rb5. And then sticking with Kyosho, we've got the Laser 2000. Again, this has those fluorescent decals. Well, let me just take it out piece by piece. So there's your body. A little bit dirty, but not bad. It still has protective film on it, so that will clean right up. So belt driven, 4-wheel drive. It's got a silver can in it. Feels alright. The mesh might be a little bit tight, but we'll go through the car. So this has dog bones in the back and front. No CVAs on this. This is back, I mean, I think this is, I mean, still got a mechanical speed control, but I think this is when, you know, the cars may have been getting, it's got bushes in the wheels. So we'll take it apart and make sure that we get it fully ball raced. But, you know, this might be when the kits were starting to get a little bit, I don't want to say cheaper, but original Bridgestones. More of like a mini spike, but brand new. It looks like they're All 4 tires, wheels and tires are the same width. So again, just like the RB5, I figured for the money it was worth finishing the car off, getting some content out of it, kind of like a yellow CVA shock. And then those are your hexes, body clips. And then here's our neon decals. Boom. Right? that screams vintage right there. I love it. So yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of looks like the Super Stoot decals a little bit, with the jagged neon. But yeah, I figured what the hell, it'll be fun. Comes with window masks and stuff. So yeah, we'll finish this car off, like I said, on the channel as well. Who knows, maybe we'll run it once and then send it to another owner. I can't keep all of these cars, you know, I mean, I've just got so many of them that I won't be able to display them all, so we'll have some lucky viewers walk away with some cars here and there, and it'll be fun to do it. The box is in terrible shape, but again, I don't care. And then the last two, we've got our Juggernaut 1. Now, if you want to see the way the Juggernaut 1 was laid out, go see Glenn's monstrous delivery video. If you haven't seen it already, Ultima Legends. It's got 19,000 views. I'm not going to open this one up right now, just because it's sealed. I'm going to leave it that way for a little bit, because if I really want to see what a Juggernaut looked like, I can open this one up. So there's your Juggernaut 2 box. They changed the position of the truck from facing right to facing left. But other than that, 98% of this truck is identical to that one. So the Juggernaut 1 was only out for a little while, and they had some gearbox issues, so they actually did upgrade kits for it, and I sent Glenn an upgrade kit for the other one, just so that we could actually, if he wants to, I told him he could run it if he wanted to, and he's doing the second body, so if he runs it, he'll use the second body, the Ultima Legends body, to run it, so that the original body doesn't get messed up. But I mean, the Juggernaut 1 literally looks identical, other than the center placard is all blue, the box is blue, but everything else is laid out exactly the same. The truck is the same. Everything on it is the same, other than the in the upgrade kit they give you new transmission housing. They give you new axle housings, and then they give you new gears. So I'm not sure if they changed the plastics and the housings. The wheels are identical to the Juggernaut 1. I'm not sure if the plastic is different in the housings, but I know they upgraded the gears. Apparently the bevel gears and stuff would just strip right out. And then inside your box here, we've got all of our hardware. That's a heavy box. So you've got all your hardware. I've built a Mammoth dump, which is on this same chassis. And that's one of the reasons why I sent the other one to Glenn. Because I've really already built this chassis. These are your Juggernaut 2 decals. And I thought he had never built that chassis before, so I figured it would be cool for him to build. And then I wanted a Ultima Legends livery truck in my collection. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Jug 2 yet. They look exactly the same, and I'm going to have the first one built. So this may stay new in box. I'm not sure yet. I really don't have plans for these two kits, other than I knew I wanted to have at least the kits. And then maybe it'll just be the Jug 1 that's on display. And then again, I don't know if I'll have it on display with the Juggernaut 1 livery, or if I'll do it with the Ultima Legends livery. So that's it. That's it for this delivery. We got 5 new cars added. Let me get you back to the closing view, and we'll wrap up this video. So yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, it's a Taiwan Kenny delivery. What can I say? Yeah, so I'm excited for the cars. Like I said, the RB5 and the Laser 2000, those will probably become runners. And we'll do some running videos with that. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with them. I don't have any real plans to collect every Ultima or what have you. I mean, I've got a bunch of Ultimas. I've got a Pro and a Turbo Ultima and a regular Ultima and the Pro X, and you know, I've got a bunch of them in the family. But you know, my goal isn't to try to get every car, although I do have a lot of them. So yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, they look like they're going to be fun cars to build, and that's really why I got them. So the original egress, like I said, this will get restored. You'll have to sit through another egress restoration video, whatever, with the intentions of giving it away at some point. So yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do it on the anniversary of the last one. I've got some other giveaways that I want to get done first. I think the next one will be Falcons. Be on the lookout. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, because we're going to do a triple Falcon giveaway. I'm going to restore 3 Falcons that I don't need. I've got all the parts in-house at this point to do it, but we're going to restore all 3 Falcons, and we're going to do one giveaway where we let 3 Falcons go in one shot. Obviously they're original, it was never reread, but yeah, 3 Falcons in one shot. We're going to pick 3 numbers. First one gets the best one, second one gets the second best one, and the last one will be the booby prize. Tough day when the booby prize is an original Falcon. It's been restored. I know. But, so yeah, triple Falcon giveaway. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, like, comment. I know we ask you to do a lot, but I'm more about the comments than anything else. But if you want to win a car on this channel, you have to, it's only fair that you be a subscriber. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Original egress from 1989. Literally came in the day I sent the other one out. Coincidence? See you on the next one.